there's not many people in the world right now, I think, has got a chance of beating me. So I just feel really confident at the minute. You know, I don't want to come across I'm being arrogant, but I just feel so confident in my own ability, and I feel I'm one of the best fighters on the planet at the minute.
Those are the words of Josh Taylor as he expresses his confidence, as he states that he feels that he's one of the best fighters on the planet right now. And it's not a lot of people, if anybody, that can beat him. Let me counterpunch. Josh Taylor is a good fighter. He's had a very good run. If you look at everyone from Ramirez to Prograis, you know, he has stuck in there and he has done exactly what Terrence Crawford has done at that division. Okay. I think Josh Taylor is a very good fighter. Is he the best fighter in the planet? Well, it depends on what weight class are we talking about. We've heard Josh Taylor talk about going up to 147. That's when we'll truly see if he is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter on the planet. How? Well, he's with ESPN. Terrence Crawford is considered probably number 2 at this point because, you know, he hasn't fought recently. Canelo has. So I think Canelo has actually, in essence, replaced the spot of Lomachenko, because Lomachenko, Crawford, Lomachenko. But I think now, if he feels the way he feels, I think this is a perfect opportunity for Josh Taylor to go to 147 and fight Terrence Crawford. That's if Terrence Crawford's not, you know, caught up with Sean Porter. So, you know, that may still be a fight for Terrence Crawford, but that would be, in my eyes, in my opinion, the best way that Josh Taylor can show that he is the best fighter, or one of the best fighters on the planet, if not the best. You take out the best. That's the only way. Counterpunch. Okay? Because if he's at 140, he could fight smaller guys. Will he get respect for beating Tio? Yes, he would. Only if Tio comes there and acclimates like he's supposed to, because Teofimo Lopez hasn't fought at 140. He's been talking about him and his father going to 140 2 or 3 years, for at least 2 years. And he dethroned Lomachenko. So he's on the road, and you can argue that he's one of the best, but he has, as of now, has been inconsistent. So he hasn't even fought this year. So that's one up that Josh Taylor has on someone like Tio. Okay. I think that Tank Davis would be a good fight for him if he couldn't fight Terrence Crawford. I don't think he's coming off arrogant, because a lot of people that say, hey, I don't want to sound arrogant, but, you know, it's almost like they're excusing themselves for talking about themselves in a confident manner. So, you know what I mean? It didn't come off like that. I think he's happy because he is successful, and he has had these successful big fights with these very good fighters at 140. So I think that's why he's saying that. But I don't know about the dropping of Yordenis Ugas. You know, that's up in the air because Ugas, you know, disputes these claims that he done that. So, you know, maybe that's a little, I don't know, because it's, you know, it's who you're going to believe, you know, a champion or a champion, because they're both champions and they're both very good. You know, they could fight each other. But then again, that's another fight that he could fight if he moves to 147. Okay, so it's a lot of things that Josh can do right now. Okay, but him and fighting a guy like Yordenis Ugas, that's if Yordenis Ugas wants to jump off the PBC, or if the fight's big enough for those two networks, PBC and ESPN, to merge, which I don't think it is at this point. Even though he upset Pacquiao, stepped in for Errol Spence, I don't think that's a fight that would naturally get made now. So, but is Josh Taylor one of the best fighters on the planet? I will let you guys decide. You guys tell me. I will create a poll, of course. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.